Have you ever heard a story so wild it sounds like it is straight out of a movie? A prisoner, forgotten in a dungeon, suddenly becomes the second most powerful person in a kingdom, all in a single day. Well, that's exactly what happened to Joseph in ancient Egypt. It's a tale of dreams, destiny, and a jaw-dropping rise from the lowest pit to the highest palace. So, grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's dive into one of history's most incredible comeback stories. Imagine being Joseph. You've been wrongly accused and thrown into prison. You spend years there, your hopes fading with each passing day. Your only connection to the outside world is your uncanny ability to interpret dreams, something that briefly got the attention of Pharaoh's cupbearer, who then completely forgot about you. For 2 long years, you wait in that dark cell. It seems like the end of the road. Then, one morning, everything changes. The ruler of Egypt, the mighty Pharaoh, is deeply troubled. He's had two bizarre dreams that no one in his kingdom can explain. In the first dream, he sees 7 healthy, fat cows coming out of the Nile River, followed by 7 ugly, skinny cows that eat the healthy ones. Then, he dreams again. This time, he sees 7 full, healthy heads of grain growing on a single stalk, which are then devoured by 17 scorched heads of grain. Pharaoh is frantic. He summons all the wise men and magicians of Egypt, but they are all stumped. Their silence is deafening. The entire court is in a state of panic. It's in this moment of desperation that the cupbearer finally remembers. He tells Pharaoh about a young Hebrew man in prison who correctly interpreted his dream years ago. Immediately, guards are sent to the prison. They rush Joseph out, shave him, give him new clothes, and bring him before the most powerful man in the world. Pharaoh looks at this former prisoner and says, "I have heard it said of you that when you hear a dream, you can interpret it." Joseph's response is incredibly humble. He says, "It is not in me." God will give Pharaoh a favorable answer. Pharaoh recounts his disturbing dreams. Joseph listens intently, and then, with divine insight, he explains it all. The 7 healthy cows and the 7 good heads of grain represent 7 years of incredible abundance and prosperity that are coming to Egypt. But the 7 skinny cows and the 7 scorched heads of grain represent 7 years of devastating famine that will follow. The famine will be so severe that the years of plenty will be completely forgotten. Joseph explains that the dream was repeated to show that the matter is firmly decided by God and will happen soon. But Joseph doesn't stop there. He doesn't just interpret the problem. He offers a solution. He advises Pharaoh to find a discerning and wise man and put him in charge of the land. This man should appoint officials to collect 1/5 of the harvest during the 7 years of abundance and store it in granaries. This food reserve will be what saves Egypt and the surrounding lands when the famine hits. Pharaoh and his officials are absolutely amazed. They look at each other and Pharaoh says, "Can we find anyone like this man? One in whom is the Spirit of God." The decision is immediate. Pharaoh turns to Joseph and declares, "Since God has shown you all this, there is no one so discerning and wise as you. You shall be in charge of my palace, and all my people are to submit to your orders. Only with respect to the throne will I be greater than you." In an instant, Joseph's life is completely transformed. Pharaoh takes his signet ring of his own finger and puts it on Joseph's. He dresses him in fine linen robes and puts a gold chain around his neck. He has Joseph ride in a chariot as his second in command, and people shout, "Make way." Before him, Pharaoh even gives him a new Egyptian name, Safanath-Paneah, and a wife from a high-ranking family. Just like that, the 30-year-old who woke up a prisoner went to bed as the Prime Minister of Egypt. His journey from the pit to the palace was complete. It's a powerful reminder that no matter how dark your circumstances may seem, things can change in an instant. Joseph's story shows us the incredible power of faith, resilience, and staying true to your gifts, even when it feels like no one is watching. Thanks so much for watching this incredible story with me today. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing tales from history. Let me know in the comments what part of Joseph's story inspires you the most. See you in the next video.